roles in the field?
I would love to do other things in the theater. I haven't found an opportunity or the ability to, really. But I love everything about it. I would love to direct at some point. I would love to write. I don't know if I'm capable. I don't know when the opportunity will come, but...
So tell us about the Arts Bureau.
The Arts Bureau is a non-profit organization that I started with a friend of mine. It's a very, very small little company. We raise money to produce the work of ourselves and our friends. We do a lot of play readings. We've helped start generating new work. We've done some little silly YouTube videos. We've produced some music performances. It's just sort of a small organization for us to raise money and create art.
So maybe this will give you a chance to do other jobs in theater.
Oh yeah, there's a chance. Producing theater in New York especially is impossible. It's very difficult.
If we take a look at the average audience and think about the different medias out there today, television, film, internet, and then there's theater. What place does theater have?
Theater, to me, it's personal. There's actually someone there. There's actually people in front of you who are talking directly to you, who are creating it at the moment for you. It's a dialogue with real people. And to me, that's why it is valuable, especially now that everything is mediated. Every correspondence we have is like a text or, oh my God, my friend tagged me. They like me more than I. You know, it's like actually a human interaction that is more and more rare. And for me, just as an audience member in theater, those have been some of the most profound experiences I've ever had in my life. Seeing an amazing performer in an amazing play has changed me in a way that nothing else has. So that's the reason that I do theater, even though, you know, maybe it's antiquated at this point, or people might say it is.
Do you get the urge to go back to television?
Yeah, I do. I sort of miss the community of the set. I miss showing up at a set and seeing people you know, and being in front of the camera and talking to a director. I miss that way of working. But
do you have any advice for young hopefuls, like the one we saw here before earlier? Any advice you'd give yourself if you could meet yourself today when you were 23 years old?
Don't second guess yourself. If you know what you love and really stand behind your talent.
What are you working on right now?
I'm about to do a production of The Who's Tommy, this big rock opera.
Tommy, wow.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm excited. And then after that, I'm doing the new Alan Bennett play. He's a British writer. He wrote The History of Boys. He has a new play at the National Theatre, and I'm doing the American debut of that in DC.
Well, we're just about coming to close. But first, I'd like to take you through the questionnaire featured by James Lipton, which is based on a questionnaire of Mal Pivot, which is based on a questionnaire that Marcel was going to once do. And now you're going to be subjected to these questions. All right. What is the principal aspect of your personality? And profound.
Fear.
What is the quality that you desire in a man?
Openness.
The quality that you desire in a woman?
Nothing.
Confidence.
What do you appreciate most about your friends?
Their generosity.
What is your main fault?
Timidity.
What is your favorite occupation?
Acting.
In what country would you like to live?
France.
France. You visit there often?
Too often.
What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite playwright?
Beckett.
Favorite author? What is your favorite nickname ever given to you?
Baby Khrushchev.
Baby Khrushchev?
Yes.
What's that all about?
I guess I was bald for a very long time and I had a birthmark or something. I don't know. My parents gave it to me.
Okay. What is a gift of nature you would like to have?
Energy.
Energy.
Is that good?
It does. We have time for just a couple of questions from the audience. So, this is our big chance. I see someone back there. Yes.
Okay, so the scene we saw with the scene you talked about before, like the prom scene. I assume you watched Glee?
I do.
Okay, so Glee just had the last episode, sort of similar to this, and it's 10 years after. Does it actually represent what happened in America in 10 years, or is it just like some hopeful scene and it's basically the things are the same as like 10 years before?
I think there's been improvement.
Yeah.
Yes. But, I'm not in high school anymore. I also think it very much depends on the area of the country that you're in.
Yeah.
It might be out of context, but what's your favorite spot in Manhattan?
In Manhattan? The High Line. The new High Line.
Yes, you.
How would you see Chris Folk if it was filmed today? How would it look like? I mean, this is actually historical.
Yeah, you mean if they made it like
ancient
this?
history.
Yeah, I think it would look. It would be very dated now if people made it.
Yeah, but what kind of issues would it deal with? What do you think?
Probably more about gay marriage and immigration law. Those are the biggest things we're discussing now. I would like to think that the community would be less segregated from the straight world, and that would be more of it would be more of an open world that they were living in, as opposed to like a gay-only fantasy land.
Do you find yourself involved in political activity or campaigns such as Proposition 8 and Gets Better?
Yeah, some. I do speeches and stuff occasionally for the Human Rights Campaign for Empire State Pride Agenda, which is a New York-based state gay rights organization. I have a good friend who works for a slightly more organization called Queer Rising that are doing a lot of civil disobedience stuff, specifically for gay marriage, marriage equality, and the immigration stuff right now.
Last question from the audience. You over there, so.
The gays are portrayed usually in series and films and stage generally are usually acted by straight people. The unique thing about Queer Folk was that we actually had a gay person who was acted by a gay person. Do you see that getting better, more gays are being acted by gays, etc., or it's still the same?
I think there are more gay characters, so I'm hoping that there will be more gay actors playing both the gay characters and the straight characters. I do think it's still harder to be an openly gay actor. I think it's harder to get to work. I think they'd rather cast a straight person because that's more interesting to the general populace that it's a straight person than a gay person. I don't know why.
Is it also more marketable?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, and that's all the time we have, but it's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
אוקיי. טוב, תודה רבה לרדי אריסון, לבועז בקר על הרעיון.